This is Stephen Falla Riff, a legal aid lawyer of 17 years. His specialty? Helping small business owners and entrepreneurs select the best legal structure for their business. We caught up with him during a workshop for the Business Owners Ministry of Abyssinian Baptist Church in New York. He is definitely impacting lives that impact the world.
Hi, I'm Clifford L Marshall II for CLM TV, and I'm here interviewing and talking to Steve Falla Riff, one of the gentlemen here who came down to the Business Owners Ministry just to talk about what you need to do when you start your own small business. Hi, Steve. How you doing?
Hey, Clifford. I'm doing great.
Great, great. So can you give our audience a little bit of background about yourself?
Sure. I'm an attorney with the Legal Aid Society. I've been practicing law now for 17 years. I have experience as a litigator. I have experience as a lawyer who represents small businesses, and I have experience with nonprofit organizations as well. My focus is on the little guy. It's on starting with the startup small business, the community-based grassroots nonprofit organization, giving them the legal help and the business pointers they need to get started and to make a success out of their business or nonprofit organization.
Okay, fantastic. Now, I know tonight we had a lot of individuals here who are just basically starting out from scratch. They never really have started a business before. What are some of the tips that they need to know when they're starting their own small business?
Well, first step is to start with a plan. If you don't have a plan, you're going to miss something. You need to have your permits. You need to have your licenses. You need to decide what kind of a business you're going to have.
Okay.
You need to decide where you're going to be located. You've got to figure out, am I going to have a lease?
Right.
If I'm going to have a lease, is the space going to permit me to undertake the kind of business I really want to undertake?
Okay.
I'm going to have a daycare center. Does it have the ingress and egress that I need to get licensed? I'm going to have a restaurant.
Right.
Is the architect going to be able to file the right plans with the building department so I get licensed? Because if that doesn't happen,
okay,
I'm in trouble. And my initial investment is going to be lost.
Okay, so the first thing you would say is definitely have a plan. And once you have the plan, you kind of know exactly all the licenses that you may have to get.
That's exactly right.
Now, I also heard you speak earlier about different types of incorporating your business or I think of sole proprietorship. Can you explain a little bit about those things?
Sure. Clifford, you get started in business. You, as Clifford, get started in business with a videography company, just for example. You're a sole proprietor. Okay. You don't have to do anything else. You're in business, but you got to know that you're in business. You got to know that you have tax-paying obligations. Okay. You got to know what you're going to do if you're going to go out and get money. Mm-hmm. Get licenses and permits like we talked about before. But you might be concerned because you're doing your videography out in public. What if somebody gets hurt? Mm-hmm. And are you, Clifford, going to be personally responsible? Mm-hmm. What if you, Clifford, have a mortgage and a house? If you're responsible, if somebody sues your business, are they going to come and take your house? They get a judgment from a court? That would be bad. So you might decide that you want to incorporate or form an LLC in order to get the benefit of limited liability. If you have limited liability, the only assets that the creditor or the judgment creditor gets to go after are in your business, up to the full value of your business. That way you can separate your business assets from your personal assets. So you're building something and you're saving something separately from your business.
Okay.
You're protecting yourself, you're protecting your family as well.
Wow, that's fantastic. So you have a sole proprietorship, which is basically you're the owner of that, or you can do the limited liability where you can separate your business from your personal finances in case something happens.
That's right, Clifford. And just to be clear, a limited liability entity could be an LLC, right. Limited liability company, could be a corporation.
Okay.
You choose with the assistance of an attorney and a tax advisor because the issues that you want to focus on are what? Flexibility, liability, taxation.
Wow. Well, Steve, I know those two tips right there are going to help our audience a great deal. I want to thank you for coming down. And if you want to get more information about what Steve is talking about, you can go to my website. The information is right there on your screen. And what we'll do is that we'll give some information from Steve, and we'll also get you Steve's contact number in case you want to contact him yourself and speak to him later on. Steve, thanks a lot for coming.
That's true. Thanks for the opportunity. It's been great.